Alright, in this one I'm going to show you how to do a couple of action features. What I've done on this first slide is I have just typed up a sentence. The capital of Kentucky is blank with a text box. Put in two other text box options, A, Frankfort, B, Louisville. Then I have a Frankfort text box here that I just took up here and dropped in the blank, so it looks like the answer there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make that word Frankfort appear in that box. Okay, and so what I do is I go up to animation and I'm going to add an animation, and I click on the animation pane so I can see it, and I want that box Frankfort to just fade in there. So I click on fade in to enter. If I click on this drop down box, you can see there are other options, but so I can just fade in. Then over here in my animation pane that I got to appear by clicking on animation pane, I'm going to click on the drop down box, go to effect options, and what I want is I want that to appear when I click on the right answer. And to do that, I'm going to go to timing, and I'm going to say I want this to happen on a click. I'm going to hit trigger, and I'm going to hit the start here, and just click that little drop down box, and the correct answer to make that trigger happen is Frankfort. Alright, now if I want to put a sound on that, I can do that also. Okay, and then just hit OK. And now what's going to happen when I go to slideshow is when I click on Frankfort, the right answer appears there. Same way if I wanted to go to Louisville and go to insert, action, hyperlink, let's do no hyperlink, none, but let's put a sound on there for bomb, which tells them that's the wrong answer, and hit OK. Click on Louisville, wrong answer. Click on Frankfort, right answer. Now, a way that you could use this in your WebQuest is, again, I've put a sentence in here, circle each example of personification, and I just highlighted that, made it blue, made it underlinked so that it looks like personification is a hyperlinked word. So that tells me if I click on that, something will happen. And then I put this text box in here above it. I got that from Shapes right down here, the little call outs. And what I'm going to do is make it so that if students click on personification, well, it looks like personification, then this little box is going to pop up there to define the word for them. So I do this the same way I did the one prior. I am going to click on this box because the action I want to happen is on this box. So I'm going to go to action. Oops, I'm sorry, I'm going to go to animation. Go to animation, and I want that to fade in. I could have it fly in if I want, float in, okay, however you want it to pop in there, okay? But I want that to happen when I click on personification. Actually, it's going to be this whole box. So what I'm going to do is, again, click on my animation pane. I can see the animation I've put on here, and I'm going to go to effect options, timing, triggers, and I'm going to say start this effect when I click on this text box. That one right there. Circle each example. Hit OK. Hit my slideshow down here. And see, it looks like when I click on personification, really it's the whole shape. But most people would see that and say, oh, that's a hyperlink. Click on it, and the definition pops up. Okay.